You have been wearing the same hairstyle for years, and deep down, something feels off every time you look in the mirror. It is not your face. It is not your age. It is your hair, and it may be quietly adding years you do not deserve. Imagine the 5 most common outdated hairstyles completely replaced, and your reflection looking fresher, softer, and more alive than it has in years. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are replacing 5 hairstyles that have been aging you without your permission. And by part 3, you will want to pause and look in the mirror. I mean it. We are covering stiff perms, blunt bobs, flat curtain bangs, heavy one-length hair, and the one shape that steals every woman's glow. And the very first one? I still see it on women every single day. Let us go. Part 1, the stiff perm. Let me ask you something honest. When did you last look at your hair and feel genuinely excited? For a lot of women over 50, the answer is a long time ago. And one of the biggest reasons is a hairstyle decision that felt safe at the time. Tight, uniform curls from a traditional perm were everywhere in the 80s and 90s. They promised volume and ease. What nobody warned you about is what they do now, decades later on mature hair. Here is the truth your stylist may not have said out loud. Tight uniform curls compress your features. They push the eye inward instead of lifting outward. On a face with the beautiful, refined bone structure you have earned over time, that compression reads as heaviness, and heaviness reads as age. That is what this hairstyle does to you. Not because you are not beautiful, because the shape is working against your face instead of for it. The fix is not giving up curls. It is upgrading them. Loose, elongated waves. Think soft body wave or a light spiral set on larger rods. Keep the lift and movement while letting your face open up. The difference is not subtle. You will see it the moment your stylist is done. If you are still going back for that tight set every 8 weeks, swap it for a body wave on larger rods. Ask your stylist for elongated curl definition, not uniform wrap. Your cheekbones will thank you. Honestly, this is the one I wish someone had shown my mother 10 years earlier. A great maintenance habit. Refresh your waves between appointments with a lightweight curl cream on damp hair, not wet, to keep definition without stiffness. That stiff, crunchy finish is what reads as dated. Softness is what reads as youth. This one is everything. Coming up next, a cut so classic it fooled almost everyone into thinking it was timeless. It is not. And it may be the most common mistake I see on women with your exact face shape. Part 2, the blunt one-length bob. This cut has been marketed as sophisticated for decades. Clean lines, strong shape, easy to maintain. And for women in their 30s, it absolutely delivers all of that. But here is what changes after 50 that nobody tells you plainly. Your face softens. The jawline shifts, the weight redistributes, and a blunt one-length bob, cut straight across at jaw or chin, does something devastating. It draws a hard horizontal line right across the most vulnerable part of your face. Have you ever looked at a photo of yourself from an angle you did not expect and felt startled? That hard line is often why. A blunt bob on mature hair also reveals exactly what time has done, because there is nothing to soften it. No movement, no lightness, no lift. Just a line that sits where your face is changing most. The replacement is a graduated or layered bob. Slightly longer in the front, angled toward the back, with point cut ends rather than blunt cut. That angle creates visual lift. The soft perimeter opens the face instead of closing it. Your natural elegance finally has room to show up. If you are currently wearing a blunt one-length bob, swap it for a graduated bob with a longer front angle and interior layering. Ask your stylist for point cutting on the ends. Not scissor over comb, not a razor, point cutting specifically. It is the difference between looking sharp and looking chic. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what had changed. She had switched from a blunt bob 6 weeks earlier. Nobody could name it exactly. They just knew something looked more luminous. Keep your graduated bob fresh by having the perimeter trimmed every 6 to 7 weeks. Blunt ends return quickly on fast-growing hair. And the moment that bluntness comes back, so does the weight. Yes. That simple. Part 3 is the one I get the most questions about, and it is also the most misunderstood. There is a bang style taking over social media right now that is genuinely aging women over 50. I will show you exactly which one, and what to replace it with instead. Part 3. Heavy blunt bangs. There is a particular style of bang that swept back into trend a few years ago, and has not left. You have seen them, thick, flat, cut straight across the forehead, sitting heavy just above the brows. They photograph beautifully on younger faces with smooth, high foreheads and unlined skin. On a mature face, they do the opposite of what you need. Here is the specific truth. Heavy blunt bangs shorten your forehead visually, which compresses the entire upper third of your face. And when the upper third compresses, the eye reads the lower face, the jaw, the neck, the chin area, as heavier and longer. The result is that everything that has shifted with age gets amplified, not hidden. You needed to hear this. There is a reason every woman who switches from heavy bangs to curtain fringe feels like she just woke up. Curtain fringe, parted softly at the center or slightly off-center, longer pieces sweeping gently to either side. Opens the forehead instead of covering it. It creates vertical lift. It draws the eye up toward those beautiful eyes instead of stopping it at a hard horizontal wall. If you are currently wearing heavy blunt bangs, swap them for a soft curtain fringe. Ask your stylist to keep the pieces at least an inch below the brow, parted and face framing. For finer hair, wispy side-swept fringe achieves the same lift with even less weight. Honestly, the first time I showed this swap to a client who had worn heavy bangs for 20 years, she put her hand over her mouth. She had not seen her full forehead in 2 decades. That is the power of the right fringe shape for your face. Curtain fringe maintenance is simple. A single trim every 5 to 6 weeks keeps the sweep soft without letting it grow into your eyes. Never trim your own fringe with straight scissors. Point cut from the inside up for softness. There is one technique that changes how your entire face reads the moment you step into the light. And it is coming in part 4. It involves the part in your hair, and most women have it completely wrong. Part 4. The center part on fine hair. The center part is elegant, precise. It signals intention. And on the right hair type and face shape, it is genuinely stunning. But here is what almost no one talks about. On fine, thin, or density challenge hair after 50, a center part does something quietly devastating to your entire look. You have probably seen it without realizing what you were seeing. When fine hair is divided perfectly down the center and pulled straight down on both sides, it flattens the crown completely. The scalp becomes visible. The hair lays without lift. And that flatness at the crown reads, instantly unconsciously, as fragility. And fragility, on a woman who is anything but fragile, is the last thing you want your hair to communicate. The solution is a deep side part or a soft zigzag part, set slightly off-center, and never in the exact same place twice. A deep side part immediately creates asymmetry, and asymmetry creates visual fullness where the hair is lifted away from the scalp. The side with more coverage reads as full. The shorter side frames your face. The entire silhouette opens up. If you are still centering your part from habit, swap it for a deep side part, 2 inches off-center to your stronger side. Or ask your stylist to cut a soft zigzag part into the hair, so it never lies completely flat, even in humidity. This is the one that made a woman in my community post a before and after without any filter. The part change alone, nothing else, took 10 years off her face in the photo. Not an exaggeration. Between appointments, protect your part from becoming too defined. Alternate sides every few washes so the scalp does not thin along the same line repeatedly. A small amount of volumizing mousse at the roots before blow-drying keeps the lift alive for days. Part 5 is the one that surprises most women, because it is a length decision, not a style decision. And it is the one holding more women back than any cut or color. I will show you exactly what I mean. Part 5. Long flat one-length hair. Here is a belief that runs very deep for many women over 50. Keeping your hair long is keeping your youth. Length means femininity. Cutting it means giving something up. I understand that completely. And I want to say this with all the warmth I have, because what I am about to tell you is the kind of thing a real friend says, not a polite one. Long, flat, one-length hair below the shoulder, with no internal layering, no movement, no shape, is one of the single most aging choices a woman over 50 can make. Not because long hair is wrong, Because one length long hair without structure does something very specific. It pulls everything downward. Weight pulls the eye down. Downward movement emphasizes everything that has shifted with gravity over time. Your face, your jaw, your neck. All of it gets framed in a way that works against you. The replacement is not a shortcut. It is connection layers. Internal layering throughout the mid-lengths and ends of long hair. Not choppy, not short, but softly graduated. Removes the heaviness while keeping your length completely intact. Add a beveled edge at the perimeter, and your hair swings instead of droops. It catches light instead of absorbing it. If you are still wearing long hair with no internal structure, swap it for a layered long cut with connection layers through the midsection. Ask for a beveled perimeter, not a blunt cut. Ask your stylist to leave length but remove the weight. Those are two different things, and a great stylist knows exactly what you mean. Honestly, the moment I see a woman go from flat long hair to layered long hair, something in her posture changes too. She stands differently, lighter, more like herself. Every 6 to 8 weeks, ask your stylist to refresh the internal layers, not just the ends. Ends-only trims let weight accumulate through the midsection. And within a few months that downward pull returns completely. Your bone structure was always this beautiful. Your hair just needed to stop fighting it. You just learned 5 hairstyles that have been quietly aging you. And the exact replacements that give you back the freshness and confidence you deserve. Most women spend years on this trial and error alone. Boom! Your bone structure was always this stunning. Now your hair is finally catching up. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 outdated hairstyles have you been wearing without realizing what it was doing? I read every single one. Next time, we are uncovering the one hair color mistake that adds 10 years overnight, and the simple tonal fix that reverses it completely. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.